let's install NVCHAD with NeoVim. The first thing you want to do is to actually install NeoVim. So go to neovim.io and click this install now button. It will take you to the GitHub page and you can scroll down and choose your operating system. So for me, I'm using Linux, so I have to scroll down. Here's Windows, they have Mac OS, and here's Linux. So they have different distributions you can use: Arch Linux, Debian, Fedora. For me, I'm on Gentoo, so I'm going to go down here and install it this way. So I'm going to run this command. I already have it installed, so it should tell me that I would have to rebuild it. Yeah. So I already have installed, so let's install NVCHAD. So go to nvchad.com. I love NVCHAD. It is amazing, and it's so easy to install. When you get over here, you're going to have some prerequisites. So NeoVim is obviously one of them. You need a nerd font as your terminal font. So you want to go to nerd fonts and you want to install a nerd font for your terminal. For something like Arch Linux, they have a user repository, so the AUR, and you would find it somewhere here and you can install it using the Yay utility. So yeah. After you have a nerd font as your terminal font, I would highly recommend using ripgrep. This is really, really good for searching through files and finding what you want. Like if there's a piece of code that you remember inside of a project, but you don't know where it is, you can easily search for it. I love ripgrep. It'd be really good to have. So the first thing you want to do is to copy this. If you're on Linux and Mac OS, they have different ones that you can use for different operating systems. So I'm going to take this one, and to make sure that NeoVim's installed, run nvim in a terminal, and as you can see, it's right here. You can do whatever you want. It's the same keybinds as Vim. Now we are going to paste this in here from the actual website itself. Press enter, and it should automatically bring you into here and install all the dependencies for NVCHAD. It was very quick. I love this. This is just amazing. So right now we have a fully fledged IDE in seconds. It's that amazing. So it installed all the plugins for me, and it's using lazy.nvim. So you can press I, U, S, X while holding shift because it's capitalized. Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of briefly talk about it, talk about the keybinds, the things you can do in NVCHAD. So let's quit out of this buffer, and the default leader key is space. So when you press space, you should get a pop-up like this. And now this is all the commands you can do with the leader key. You can also do the same thing using the colon and just typing it in that way. But it is way faster if you learn these keybinds and you become really fast. So for example, you can create a new buffer with B, E for the Explorer. So you would see a Explorer here. So press space again, create a new buffer, create a new buffer. Let's do space B. Well, this is already a no name one. So yeah, you can toggle line numbers, get rid of it. It is super useful. It's very quick. So yeah, you can also press horizontal, and you can, or space H for horizontal terminal, and you can run your own terminals here. And yeah, so one of my favorite things to do when I first install is to press space, T, and H. This is how you set up your theme. And now theming is something very great. It just creates a cozy environment for all your development needs. So I'm gonna just choose GrubChat, no, Cruvbox. This is a very popular theme, but as you can see, it's kind of blank on the right side. So you can choose I'm gonna choose a file so I can kind of see what the syntax highlighting is gonna be like. So I am going to go to resuckless dwm and config.h. Why didn't I just go down? So there you go. I'm here, space th, and I can kind of choose my theme, and you can see on the right side of the screen what it's gonna look like. And I do like to have my my char a different color, like this one, material darker. It's fine. I do like the separate syntax highlighting for the types. So yeah, that's basically in NVChad. So space FF will find files, and as you can see, devel main.py. I could press enter on that, and there you go. So I actually haven't configured a way to run this, and there is a way you can configure Vim to do anything. So like a single key press would run this file, and there's also some debuggers that you can also do. However, I don't have that. I haven't configured it to do that yet, and I believe NVChad does have a there's a plugin for it. So just do your research and how to actually implement that plugin. And yeah, so I want to run this file. I don't have a keybind to automatically run it, so I need a terminal. So space H and voice crack. So I want to use Python devel main.py, and it will run it from the terminal right here. I don't want to close the application and rerun it every single time, so I could just do it here. Control D to exit, and there you go. You can also do a vertical terminal. It'll be over here on the right side of the screen. And yeah, that's basically NeoVim in a nutshell, or NVChad in NeoVim. It's a very, very great tool to use. It is amazing. And yeah, I hope you guys keep practicing with it. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments below. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next time.